What's up guys, Mr. Yuchi's here, and today I just wanted to show you another good gameplay that I got on the map Drone on Search and Destroy. Yeah, so basically I thought it's a pretty good game. I didn't expect to do this well. I went 19-3, which I thought was pretty good. I could have done a lot better, but I got killed by a lot of noobs, mainly a lot of guys with ballistic knives, you know, shock charges and things like that. They were just like, two of them were sitting together waiting for me to come, as you see there. They're just waiting for me to come around the corners and stuff. But yeah, that was pretty much one of my 3 deaths that I got in the game. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. This round I didn't get any kills, obviously, because I died, or I might have got 1. I'm not too sure. But yeah, basically, well, I just want to tell you my class that I use for this game, and why it's so good, and why you guys should use it. So obviously I'm using the MSMC, which is quite a popular gun, which everyone uses. So yeah, I think you guys should definitely use it. If you like the kind of Russian style and things like that, be sure to use this gun, guys. So let's go into the attachments. Suppressor. This is I use suppressor because you know, on Search and Destroy, it's kind of the thing you have to have in extent, because if you don't have silencer on Search and Destroy, basically you're showing all the other teammates where you are on like a silent map. And as well, when you're shooting with a non-silenced weapon, a lot of people with Turtle Beach headsets can hear you, as it's such a quiet game mode. You know, there's not many people, 6v6. If one person dies, you know, it just takes away, and they can't respawn. So, you know, it just limits the amount of people, and they'll be able to hear you easily.
Get ready for the next round.
And you know, just to get them little sneaky kills as well. But also I use quick draw. A lot of people use quick draw. It's quite a common perk. It's just to help you out in the 1v1 situations where you got to pull up your gun quickly, and you know, it's just a natural perk to use. Just a really helpful perk to use. Or not perk, attachment. Sorry. But anyway, let's go on to perk 1. Lightweight. I use lightweight as I'm pretty a rushy player. As you'll probably see, I run into here loads of times. I then run into this bit here. You know, I take out quite a few of them just by rushing here. But yeah, lightweight is one of the most perks used for rushing and stuff. And this class is a rushy class, so you know, I put that on just to help with it. But then we go on to my second perk, which is fast hands. Yes, fast hands. I just like using this because when I rush, I like to use this fast hands. Because I just like throwing the concussions quickly, the grenades, swapping weapons if I need to. It just helps me with the whole Russian idea, and it's just a generally good perk to use, because it will just help you out in many situations. You know, if you're like on bright red, for example, in a game, someone's chasing you, you need to turn around, throw a stun, and get out of there as quickly as possible. And as you see, I get the final kill there with a headshot. But yeah, so let's go on to perk 3, which is extreme conditioning. Well, perk 3 I've got 2. I've got extreme conditioning and dexterity, but we'll go on to dexterity in a minute. But extreme conditioning is just another helpful thing, like lightweight, just to help you rush, just to help you get to places where you need to do quickly. As you'll see, mostly I'm just rushing in there, and they don't know nothing about it. I'm just rushing in there, and as you see, I kill that guy. You know, I reload, but this is one of the newbie guys. You know, put a Bantam Betty down, put a shock charge, got ballistic knife, and I die from the Bantam Betty. But anyway, like extreme conditioning, you know, you want to get to them places before other people. You know, you want to be quick. You want to get the kills before they do, because if you're getting there quickly, if you're getting to a certain place quickly, you can get into their head glitches. You know, you can camp. Well, you don't have to camp, but you can get to places quickly. Before they even know about it, they'll come rushing in as well, and you'll get the kill. So just definitely use extreme conditioning, guys. Now, for another perk 3, I use dexterity. Dexterity is a perk that is common. As I've said in some of my other videos, dexterity is quite a common perk. I think it works well with quick draw, as dexterity helps you when you're running. And you see someone, you bring your sight up, it helps you bring that up quicker. So I think that also helps with quick draw as well. Them two together kind of help it in another like rushy class. You know, you're running about, you want to get your aim up quickly. You know, you want to aim down your sight quickly. You just want it all to be a rushy class if you're trying to be a rushy player. But for example, if you wanted to be a quite laid back player, you know, waiting for them to come, quite a campy player, you want to be using kind of assault rifles and things like that. That is what I do sometimes. I'm not really a kind of laid back kind of camper player. I'm not saying that you have to be a camper to be like sit back or anything, but it is basically, it just I like being a rusher because I think I can get there before other people. I can get the kills, and as you'll see in this game mode, I do get all my free kill streaks. But now let's move on to the lethal anyway. For this game, I just decided to use the Semtex. I'm not sure why. I do prefer the grenade, but for this game mode, I just thought I'd try out the Semtex just to see how good it was, and it's just like any other lethal, you know, like the grenade. I don't really use it that much. I just chuck it for random reasons sometimes. I sometimes use it, you know, if I'm like bright red and I chuck it and run, but I don't really use my lethals that much, so I don't think it's that important for a class. But yeah, so let's move on to the tactical. Now, you guys all know that I usually use concussion, and obviously I am in this game. But concussion, I prefer them to any other ones, because unless you're like playing, obviously you wouldn't use like tactical surgeon on search or anything like that, but I'd probably use tactical surgeon if I was on demolition or capture the flag or anything that involves, you know, capturing something or planting something. You know, you put a tac down, run in there, try and kill people, try and plant the bomb. If not, you'll respawn, put your tac down. You know, that's another little tip you could use if you're on a game load. But for obviously search and destroy, you don't respawn, so that'd be stupid using that. But concussion is just another thing I like to use. You know, just run about, just quickly throw them out, quickly, you know, stun the player, you know, blind the player. I just think it's an overall good tactical. Now, also, I was for both of the perks, perk 3, extreme conditioning and dexterity. I needed to use a wild card, and the wild card I used was obviously the perk 3 thing that you can use for the wild card. But for that, I had to obviously take away concussion because I was only allowed 1 concussion. Because I had to take that away to allow 2 perks, and I also had to take away a secondary, which if you watch my other videos, guys, you know that I don't really use secondaries that much. I don't think they're that important, especially for search and destroy. If you're on, say, a game mode called demolition demolition, you want to be using like the kind of Strela gun. I'm not too sure. I think it's FHJ or something like that. I'm not too sure, but you want to be using that gun, that secondary. Which is a launcher to take down enemy aircraft and stuff, because if you're on demolition or domination or games modes like that where people do go on high kill streaks, people do get their score streaks out, and you guys definitely need to have that, so when they send them out you can get points for it. You know, that score streak won't kill you, it'll just help you out a load. And as you see, I get the final kill again and a headshot. So yeah, I do get a couple of headshots in this game, which is pretty good. But yeah, so today I also want to talk about just what game modes to play of your kind of standard of how you would play. So, for instance, if you were a rushy player, that kind of game, I would say the game mode for you was like domination, or a game where you have to plant or capture the flag. Because I say, like, if you're a rushy player, you rush in there, you get the flags, you get the bomb, you get the kills and stuff like that. That's how I play it. That's the game modes I like. I also like Cook Confirmed. It's one of my favourite game modes. As you get a lot of scores, a lot of score from it. So yeah. And another thing I want to say is, if you're a kind of sit back player, someone that just doesn't camp necessarily, but just like lets people come to him or her even. You know, that the kind of game mode you want to be playing is, I don't know, it's mostly search that you should play, because even though I rush in this game mode, search should be played as a kind of calm, kind of sit back, relax game. But obviously what I'm doing here is rushing, and it kind of works. So, you know, you could try and rush if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter. I think you guys should just play how you want to play, and just keep on with that. No matter what people say to you, if you're a good player, like sitting back, or if you're a good player at rushing, you know, you should keep on doing that. You know, don't take what any other person says. If they call you a camper just because you're sitting back, just ignore them. Just carry on what you're doing. You know, even though in some games I like get really annoyed with people like sitting camping and stuff like that. It's just I mostly like get rage by that is because they're better players. Well, not necessarily better players, but they outplayed you in that extent because they knew you were coming that way. They knew you were going to do that position. They knew you were going to go there. So they were basically sitting there ready for you to come. And as you see, I died there for the very last time. But now, guys, that's pretty much it. What we'll talk about today. If you want to leave this video a like, that will really help me out, guys. And if you leave a dislike, be sure to leave a comment why, you know, to help me improve my commentating and my gameplay, you know. And if you did enjoy this gameplay, just put a comment below saying, you know, I enjoyed this gameplay, or, you know, something like that. That really boosts up my confidence, guys. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and this gameplay. It was pretty good gameplay. Like I said, 19 to 3. Got all my free kill streaks. Were UAV. Yeah, it was UAV. I'm not too sure actually. I know it was UAV. Yes, UAV, Lightning Strike, and Hellstorm. They're my three for search and destroy. Definitely use another thing, guys. Definitely use low kill streak for search and destroy. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, guys. Please subscribe. Thank you and peace.